sin, continuing to walk in it. 1 Joe 3. 9, 10. Compare 1 Co 15. 33, 34. 1 T 5. 20. Sharing in the sins of others. A person can become guilty of sin before God by his willing association with wrongdoers, by his approval of their wrongdoing, or by his covering over their conduct so that the elders do not know about it and take appropriate action. Compare PS 50. 18, 21. 1 T 5. 22. Those who stay in the symbolic city Babylon the Great therefore also receive part of her plagues. Re 18. 2, 4-8 A Christian associating with or even saying a greeting to one who abandons the teaching of the Christ becomes a sharer in his wicked works. 2 Joe 9-11. Compare Tilt 3. 10, 11. Timothy was warned by Paul against being a sharer in the sins of others. 1 T 5. 22 Paul's preceding words as to never laying hands hastily upon any man must refer to the authority granted Timothy to appoint overseers in congregations. He was not to appoint a newly converted man, for such a one might get puffed up with pride. If Timothy failed to heed this counsel, he would reasonably bear a measure of the responsibility for whatever wrongs such a one might commit. 1 T 3. 6. An entire nation could become guilty of sin before God on the basis of the above principles. PR 14. 34. Sins against men, God, and Christ. As shown earlier, the Hebrew scriptures record references to sin by men of different nations during the patriarchal period. Mainly these related to sins against other humans. Since God alone is the standard of righteousness and goodness, sins committed against humans are not failures to conform to such persons o textuae acute miritra longo sin, I 970 female and against the former of the marriage union GE 39. 7-9, as did King David. 2 So 12. 13. PS 51. For such sins as robbery, defrauding, or embezzlement of another's property are classified in the law as unfaithful behavior toward Jehovah. The 6. 2-4. New 5. 6-8 Those hardening their hearts and being close-effaced toward their poor brothers and those withholding men's wages were subject to divine reproof. The 15. 7-10. 24. 14, 15. Compare PR 14. 31. Am 5. 12. Samuel declared it unthinkable, on his part, to sin against Jehovah by ceasing to pray on behalf of his fellow Israelites and at their request. 1 So 12. 19-23.